Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Tracy Morgan is firing back at Walmart's claim that he was responsible for the injuries he sustained in a wreck in June on the New Jersey Turnpike. On Monday, the big box store filed a response to Morgan's lawsuit, saying the actor was not wearing a seatbelt. Morgan answered Walmart's claims in a statement emailed to USA Today. After I heard what Walmart said in court, I felt I had to speak out. I can't believe Walmart is blaming me for an accident that they caused. My friends and I were doing nothing wrong. I want to thank my fans for sticking with me during this difficult time. I love you all. I'm fighting hard every day to get back. Well, Tracy says he and his friends weren't doing anything wrong. However, he does not answer Walmart's charges on whether or not he was wearing his seatbelt when the crash took place. The actor and his friends were riding in a limo bus. We'll keep you posted on this story. Well, here's some news that might brighten your day. The FCC has thrown out the NFL's blackout policy. The old rule allowed the NFL to black out games shown in the local market if the team's stadium wasn't sold out at least 3 days before the game. The FCC said the rule is based off the old assumption that the main source of revenue came from ticket sales, which of course is no longer the case. Now the main source of revenue comes from television. So you'll be able to watch your hometown teams every home game. A restaurant in Congleton, England, is offering prize money to anyone who can finish its 8,000-calorie breakfast in an hour. Yeah, you have to eat 4 fried eggs, a 4-egg cheese omelet, 8 sausages, 8 slices of bacon, 4 servings of hash browns, 4 waffles, 4 slices of toast, 4 slices of fried bread, 4 servings of black pudding, also known as blood sausage, 2 scoops of beans, 2 servings of tomatoes, plus mushrooms, large fries, and a 2-pint milkshake. Everyone is welcome to try as long as they're true amateurs, no professional eaters or Americans. The World Wildlife Fund says that more than half of the world's wildlife died between 1970 and 2010. They're pointing the finger mainly at climate change and cholesterol. The latest report says that White House intruder got farther into the White House than we were first told. Apparently, he wasn't apprehended until he almost finished his second Hot Pocket. Some people in Ireland are upset that the government wants to improve the accuracy of its postal service by introducing postal codes to a country that not only doesn't have postal codes, but in some rural areas doesn't have house numbers or even street names. Some feel that the change will make Ireland lose its charm, because there's nothing more charming than your neighbors opening your misdelivered lab results from the clinic. Russian chess grandmaster and political activist Garry Kasparov warns that Russian President Vladimir Putin presents an even greater danger to the world than does ISIS, while Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that Iran presents an even greater threat to the world than does ISIS. However, we here at NSS all agree that the real actual threat is one direction. According to a new study, 60% of college students are actually addicted to their cell phones. Can you imagine if it was like that during their grandparents' time at Woodstock? Hey people, we just want to warn you to be careful. There's some really bad USB cords going around, man. Rick Steves, the PBS travel expert, is using his celebrity power to fight for the legalization of marijuana. Of course, I hope that he now realizes he's about to spend a whole lot more time in security line at the airport. Whoopi Goldberg and Rosie O'Donnell got into a big fight on the set the other day. That sort of thing is exactly why the Pope canceled his scheduled visit. Thanks for checking in. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report every weekday. Hey, the Frank D'Angelo Band appearing across the country during their fall tour. Next stop, Saturday night at the Casino Halifax.